Do I love Russia? With all that's happening right now and the recently tainted reputation of the country, I think that it's a pretty legitimate question to a person whose YouTube channel name is literally The Russian Dude. And in today's video I would like to answer this probably one of the most common questions that I see from you guys in the comments. What's up investors, it's The Russian Dude, and before we proceed with the video, please pause it and let me know in the comments what do you think, do I like Russia with all this content that I'm making? Alright, so the bets are in, the roulette is spinning, and the answer is yes. I do love Russia. For me personally, Russian government and its actions do not represent the entire country of Russia. Because first and foremost for me, Russia means relatives, friends and culture. People make thousands of decisions throughout their lives, but there is only a couple of them which we can never make. And the first one is in which country we are born and to which family we are born. And the combination of these two choices, which are completely out of our control, is what makes us people in the future. And before I tell you a quick story, if you like this kind of self-expressing videos in addition to my daily news reports, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, as some of you might already know, we are donating money to Ukraine each month, and if you want to be a part of this group donation, please make sure to check the link in the description. Thanks so much, and let's continue. Alright, so here is this quick story. Let's say so we have a person whose name is Chad, and he's from the first world country. He hates his life and he complains that he has to work 5 days per week while making, let's say so, $50,000 per year. And at the same time, he has a place to live, a car to drive, clean clothes, food on the table, and easy access to basically all the basic needs of people. And on the other hand, we have this guy Oscar, who is from a poor country. And at the same time, this guy just couldn't be happier because he was able to meet with his friends, watch some game together, and then enjoy the hot meal. And now, imagine these completely two different people that I just talked about. The first one is Chad, who obviously doesn't like the way things go. And most likely the reasons why he is like this, it is because the gas prices are high, the taxes are unbearable, his boss made him work late, and the politicians, they have no idea what they're doing. But at the same time, the reason why Oscar is so happy, it is because he is able to spend time with the people he loves the most, enjoy things to do together, and just satisfy his basic human needs. And now the main question of this story is, what's the difference? Our first guy Chad sees the government and his superiors as the representation of the country, and these are the things most likely out of his control, which obviously makes him very sad and upset. And at the same time, Oscar's priorities are his friends, things he likes to do, and the ability to do these things in peace. In other words, these are the things that Oscar controls at all times, and this makes him happy. So the moral of this story is that no matter where you live, it is up to you and you only to decide whether you want to be happy or not. And the way you do it is by focusing on things that matter the most, such as, for example, once again, parents, relatives and friends. Which brings me back to my original question, do I love Russia? Or I mean, should I ask, do I love my parents, relatives and friends? And for most people, including myself, the answer is obviously yes. Whenever I think about my country, the first things that come into my mind are the people and the experiences. And no matter where I live, Russia will always be an integral part of me. And I'm not ashamed to say that I am from Russia. I'd be more ashamed to be forced to say that I support my current political leaders, and it's not like that I ever did it anyways. But at the same time, I completely understand these Russians who feel bad that they are Russians. But once again, and I'm almost certain that the reason they feel this way, it is because first of all they associate their nationality with the government of their country and its actions. I cannot change our leaders, so the only thing left for me to do is to spread this news among you people, is that being a Russian does not mean showing unconditional support for our government. In fact, every single other country in the world is exactly like this. There are simply no good or bad countries, there are only good and bad people. Which brings me to another question, should you love Russia? Well, it's up to you to decide whether this love is directed towards our government or towards your Russian friends, co-workers, or maybe even me. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.